The Employment Training Administration reported that the U.S. mean unemployment insurance benefit of $238 per week. Now, a researcher in Virginia wonders if they have a different benefit. So he takes a sample of 85 individuals in Virginia. So we have n equals 85. He finds a sample mean of 231 and a sample standard deviation of 80. Now, when you know a sample standard deviation, that means you're going to have to do a t-test. We still just have had one sample so far, so it's just a one sample t-test for the mean. Conduct a hypothesis test to see if Virginia has a different mean benefit. So it doesn't say greater or less, it just says different. So we want to know, is the population mean not equal to 238? Okay, let's see. We have all that written down. We need to know alpha. I'll just choose alpha equals 0.05. And we also need to check our hypothesis, our assumptions, or our conditions, which is that n is at least 30, or our sample size is normal. We'll see, n is 85, so that's more than 30, so my conditions are met. So we can check that off. Okay, our null will be that the population mean equals 238, because for our alternative, we want to show that it is not equal to 238. So our population mean is not equal to 238. Now, in this class, we've learned how to use our calculator for everything. So we go into our calculator and we find one sample t-test. If you don't remember how to do this, you'll need to go back to the lecture videos to see how we did the t-test. And my calculator gives me that t equals negative 0.8067. It might tell me that degrees of freedom equals 84. If it doesn't, that's just fine. My p-value, well, my t equals negative 0.8067. So my p-value should be the area to the left and the area to the right of 0.8067. Now your calculator will do all of that for you automatically. So you just have to make sure you tell it that it is a not equal to, and it should find that p-value in both tails. So my p-value equals 0.422. Well, that is a big p-value, and we will fail to reject. So we didn't find evidence, or at least enough evidence. In this case, we didn't really find much at all. We didn't find evidence that the average for everyone, so everyone instead of all or instead of population, everyone in Virginia is not 238. So double negatives here. We didn't find evidence that it is not 238.